by the title, it says you're right about your sister. Okay? Then it says, do not look back. Don't look back, okay? Also talk about your grandparents because it's a similar situation. And I'm on another path. And they're on another path. So we're on two separate paths. It says, I don't need a mediator. Just let them bums blow steam. Radiator. This is Did It On It by Nicki Minaj. I don't know how this song got on here. We was not listening to this before this live started. But this is the song that came on. It says you're right about your sister. So, I don't know. Check out my last live, y'all. I tell you, I'm too intuitive to not know, what's going on. But it says you're right about your sister. Okay. So now let's see what we should know about thy enemy. Okay, let's see what we should know, you guys. Hold on real quick. Let's see what we should know. You not my son, you my motherfucking stepson. So she ain't really your sister, she your motherfucking stepsister. So this could be somebody who's not even really, like, y'all got the same blood, y'all got the real same ancestors, right? And then the ancestors you have and the ancestors they have, they don't even get along, right? Okay? I'm hearing their ancestors were snakes behind the scenes too. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Confirmation. Bitch, I get money, so I do's what I want. Disgust me. Okay, we're gonna put that down, but it's talking about the sister. So I don't know if you guys have sisters. Okay, this is a Cain and Abel story. Confirmation. So you might have more than one sisters. Pick which one. Pick which one. Confirmation. Confirmation, okay? They want you in isolation, okay? So this could be the sister who thinks, like, this person wants you in isolation. This is a sister who wants you to be isolated. This is a sister who wants you to be isolated from everybody because they think that you're not at your best when you're isolated. But most people are healing while they're in isolation if they're really focused on self, right? But some people are just, I don't think they can comprehend that, right? So, that's why it's almost like a fucking joke. Like, the things that they're doing is actually, like, in turn, is beneficial. Because being in isolation during this time is probably the best for most of us, right? Especially if we're going through a healing phase. And especially, if we're more in tune and taking the time to meditate more, right? So isolation is actually something healthy. This one's blank. This person is in love with the idea of being loved. This person always has to have a partner, some type of spouse, to validate who they are. Okay? They don't know themselves enough to know that, hey, I'm my own, like, self, my own person. Like, they have to attach themselves to somebody some way. Okay? Some way. Yes, see? Yes, they can't stand on their own. So they like to attach themselves to other individuals. So they can't be in isolation. They somebody who can't be left alone. Okay? They can't. And then when they're left alone, they got to deal with their demons that they can't handle. Okay? They can't handle that. But they're yours, bitch. How you can't handle what you really created? So they can't handle being in isolation. And some of us like, yeah, isolation, let me go take a nice hot bath. Isolation? Let me go make me some tea. I'm in isolation. Let me go heal. Right? Confirmation. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I can tell y'all so many ways to heal and stuff because I've been doing it. I don't tell y'all stuff I do not do. I can tell you guys how, a couple of ideas and suggestions, right? But they need to take the time to heal themselves. Right? But they're not. Instead, they're trying to be behind the scenes Confirmation again made me look at yes. They're trying to be behind the scenes doing snake-like shit. This is ancient snake-like shit. This is some ancient snake-like shit. Okay? They want you to be a slave. They want you to be a slave to the system. They want you to be a slave in bondages with generational curses. They want people to be a slave. They want people to be a slave to their bullshit and their fuckery. Okay, because this is generational. This is generational. Oh, how did their grandma die? Okay, listen, we got two different bloodlines. I don't really listen. That ain't my business. That ain't my business. I don't listen. You know, because maybe this could be a sister that's not, like, you might have a couple sisters. Yep. But this could be a sister that is definitely, and y'all ain't got the same blood. So y'all got different ancestors on both sides. Yep. They tried to crucify you, right? So this person tried to, this person tried to crucify you, right? In any way they possibly could. It says you're right about everything. It says you're right about y'all see this? And most of my readings, it'll come, something like this will come out, you're right about everything, or you know the truth. You know, most of it says that because they know what I gotta lie for. I don't be lying, y'all. Like, that's one thing I don't do, is lie, because it's like, for what? Right? But you know the truth. And it's about money. Okay, so this is about money. So your sister is probably, Judas in the Bible. Your sister is Judas in the Bible. She betrays you to religious groups and helps you become a target. Because last night, when before I made that video, 222 came on the clock. And if you read one of the scriptures, it was regarding, how Jesus, they betrayed him to religious groups. Okay? Who am I? Listen to childhood songs, okay? Because they have a lot to do with the now, okay? You will be okay because you are the rising phoenix. Okay? So most of us have near-death experience, multiple ones. Most of us has been through a lot throughout our lifetime, but I mean, the rising phoenix, it continues to rise, right? No matter how much, even if it always rises. No matter what stage of transformation it's in, it always rises back up. Okay? So no matter what transformation the rising phoenix is, it always rises. That's why they call it the rising phoenix. So no matter what, you always rising up. And they just can't believe it, but they should have known it, because especially with the knowledge you know now. So they want you in isolation, these individuals. Okay? Because they really don't want you to have a significant partner, because they don't. Let's just keep it real. Okay? So it says they can't figure you out. So they can't figure out the plan, the plot, how you do things, how you maneuver, how you move. But see, that's the thing, you guys. We shouldn't try to figure out another individual. We should be able to try to figure out ourselves, especially if they're doing snake-like shit. Because it says, I am on my spiritual path, and some of you guys are on your spiritual path, and they can't figure out how you do what you do. How is your intuition the way it is? How you're able to do the things you do. They're trying to figure it out. Don't study me. Study yourself. Study fucking self. I hate when people try to study another person but don't know themselves enough. Because you're studying me so you can copy me and you could be more like me, but why don't you be more like self? Whoever you are, better yourself. Don't be like somebody else, right? That's why sometimes y'all, and you know how many times I talk to, listen, I have mentored my family my whole life. I have counseled them my whole life. Okay? My whole life. I have. Okay? So I know the type of healing they need. Okay? Because they still have yet to heal. These people still have yet to heal. Period. Okay? Ain't no more to be said. Okay, I'm working with one arm, but you know, y'all, I do that often. Okay? Nothing like really can hold me back from doing anything. I can multitask very well. So we're going to go ahead. They want you to watch comedy and also your mother. So your mother taught your sister. But she didn't know that your sister will eventually turn against her too. So it's not just you. It's like some people just hating on other people's success, right? And it says they know after this, they cannot get into your life anymore. They have nothing to hold on to. So they know after this, they can't hold on to you. They can attach themselves. They know it's a wrap. They want to speak to you so bad. That's why you're not doing personal readings, because if they can just hear you say hi, if they can just hear you say hello, if they can just hear you be like, do you need some help with something? Like you used to do. Yeah, I said to my family, do you guys need help with something? 6 and 4, I got 10 on the clock. Completion, it's done. It's over with. But they want me to continue the cycle of being there for them, pitying them. So they use people's, they use people's pity. They want people to pity them. So then that way they can manipulate them. And then when the manipulation don't work, then they get mad and try to do witchery to those people because they're mad, right? Because you don't pity the situations they're in when they put themselves in there. You tried to help them multiple times, but that's the situation they want to be in because they want that pity and that sympathy. Okay, God is teaching you chess against these people. Okay? They try to play you literally. So that your whole life story, they feel like it's their whole life story. Right? They feel like it's their whole life story. Right? They tell people your life, and it's really, they tell people as if it's your, and if it's their life, but it's really your life. You know? This is how these individuals do. They don't know themselves. They don't really have a story, so they try to fake and pretend and make a story up to be somebody they're not. Okay? All right, y'all. So we're going to make this reading kind of quick, okay? Because, again, I don't talk about people who don't matter. I just don't. I really don't, you guys. So we're going to go ahead. Let me put some of my protective oil. You guys go ahead and get some of my protective oil. Okay, so now let me go ahead and finish this reading. So we're talking about sisters. So you guys might have half-sisters, step-sisters, but I know y'all blood is not the same. The blood is not the same, period. I don't care. Listen, y'all. The blood is not the same. They got ancestors from another blood. And if y'all go back to my reading, your ancestors said they sorry punk bitches. There was snakes in their past life. Literally, they were snakes in their past life. However you want to break that down, they were snakes in their past life, okay? And now they're coming in this life because, y'all, these are somebody's sisters. So y'all got different bloods. It's a half-sister, a step-sister, but she ain't really your sister at all, okay? She ain't your sister. You guys are not kin. She's no kin of mine, okay? You can update your DNA. Okay, some of you guys have the ability to do some cool stuff. They want me to continue to talk about the sister, get more into depth about that, even though y'all know I don't really like, again, I'll be ready to be like done with certain readings about certain people, because when I say they do not matter confirmation, I'll be really like, do we gotta talk about this person because they're really non-existent to me. They want you to give up. So this sister, y'all, they watch your moves. They try to calculate your moves because they want you to give up, but you just won't give up. You just won't. Like, you just won't lay there and give up. So these people want you to give up so bad, right? They've tried everything, okay? Because they're karmic. So remember I said they were a snake. They're literally on their belly in the past life. They're karmic. They're karmic individuals, right? But God saw everything. So God saw. This is like more like the good witch versus the bad witch. The good sister versus the bad sister. This is more like what's going on. Okay? This is what's really, really happening. That was a blank card. This has something to do with your son too. Which, okay, that will surprise me. You're right about your auntie. So you got like a family of people from your past life that's trying to come into this life and to pretty much try to get what is owed to you in this life. Okay, something's owed to you. Confirmation on my thing. Confirmation, yeah, definitely double confirmation. So yeah, something's owed to you in this lifetime. In this life, right in the Nizal, something is owed to you. Okay? They listen. Some people's hate from the past, like y'all, people can't let go. They even try to drag themselves in another life. I said pull another card. And I want to pull it like this. I want to actually do this. What's here? It says use your intuition. So some of you guys have to use your intuition with these families. I know I'm going to make more cards and fill them up, but if we talk about karmic situations, we talk about karmic people, karmic family. I mean, my cards, I'm going to have to make more that describe some of the betrayal and some of the stuff going on, okay? But it says to use your intuition, talk about your grandmother, because this is generational stuff. That ain't my grandma, that's her grandma. So her grandma passed, okay? Mine did too, but I mean, shit, hers did too. It passed. And it's like a certain spirit. It's a jealousy or envy spirit they have. Their father had it. The father before them had it. They all had it. Okay? And no matter what you do for them, okay, these individuals, they literally still try to do a pity party. These individuals still try to calm their way by people's empathy. Okay? People they're around, bad things always happen to people they're around because stuff always backfires. Okay? This could be do you guys have a sister or a half-sister or definitely a half-sister? Y'all don't have the same blood and the same DNA. Y'all don't. You don't. Because y'all don't have the same ancestors fighting for you guys in the background. Y'all ancestors are different. Some of y'all got warrior ancestors. Some of y'all got a lot of different types. There's different types of ancestors. Okay? Some of y'all got, and then they ancestors, I mean, talk about just fucking, I'm getting a visual of snakes in a pot. Okay, so I put these ones, let me pull some more. I'm getting snakes in a pot. So a lot of them are snakes, okay? A lot of these individuals are snakes. You're right about your father. Okay, it's almost over. Family was jealous of the grandma's gifts and tried to be her after she passed. So, what's wrong with these people, y'all? Am I missing something here? Because it seems like these people got a real major problem. But it says you're getting stronger each day. I want to do this. Now, what should we know about this punk ass, bitch ass half sister that got different blood than us? What should we know about this half sister who's obsessive? This half sister who can't make moves on her own? This half sister who always depends on somebody? Are y'all describing what I'm supposed to be saying? Okay, thank you. Confirmation. Yep. This is a half sister that always gotta. They can't survive on their own, but they try to mess with everybody's survival skills. They've teamed up with powers and principalities. So these people, your sister sold you out to religious groups. Okay, and then you became a target. Because your sister sold you out to the different powers and principalities in this world. Okay? Sister has a lot to do with selling out. Where is she living at? That shelter place she's living at. That she talks so much about you. Your auntie as well. So she does stuff on your aunt. She does stuff on anybody who's more successful than her, which is damn near every fucking body. Everybody on this damn earth is more successful than that bitch. So it's like anybody who's in, she personally knows, she throws out this evilness out towards individuals because she's mad because she hasn't healed and grown. But that's her business. Your mother taught her how to do it. And your mother and her have been battling too, and that's spiritual warfare together against each other. So you taught her, and then now she's your biggest enemy. Right? And we're talking about sisters, y'all. I personally, I don't have no more. I don't have sisters anymore. Okay? I have cut them out of my bloodline and my tree. They ain't in there no more. Fuck it, just chop the whole fucking tree down. I'll make a new one. You know? That's pretty much where we're at with that. But you guys, somebody has half sisters. Somebody has a half sister. Ooh, that sounds so good. Somebody has a half sister. Those are my protective oil products, you guys. I use a couple protective things for that. Okay, that's the protective oil. And so we're going to talk about sisters and how Cain and Abel is right back again. Right? It's Cain and Abel. Y'all remember one was jealous of the other, right? And tried to kill the other one. And God saw it all. Y'all remember that story? Well, she can't kill me. That's evident. But she has tried every attempt. Okay? And she can't do it in the 3D. She can't do it in the 5D. She can't do it in no fucking D. Okay? And she knows that. Sorry, y'all. I really rarely read a lot of comments because I know a lot of it be trolling. So I don't really be looking. And my sister thought she was so cute last night. Y'all should have seen her. Y'all should have seen her. She wants y'all. God won't allow her to have any more kids because she done fucked up with the one she got. God blessed somebody with something, right? Even though it had a lot of spell work to do with it. God blessed somebody with something. Then, bitch, and I don't care what you guys say. People can be under spell work. People can be manipulated by others. Love should always be able to conquer everything. And you didn't love your own child. So do you think God's going to bless you with another one? No. They know after this, they cannot get into your life anymore. They have nothing to hold on to, literally. Even your mother. So his mother's right there on the floor too. So they have nothing to hold on to. These people need to hold on to something so bad, but don't hold on to me, ho. Go hold on to yourself. Go love yourself. Hold on to you. Dang, what's wrong with people though? Like for real, this is why I don't talk about them because it's like, it don't make no sense. At this point, how old are you? We talked about this when you was 13. You went through this when you was 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Like your whole life. I've helped these people. I've tried to counsel them. And it was draining, literally. It was draining. All the time they came with some sob story, some problem. And then my sister would be like this. Look, this is how she goes. This is how she does. After she's done doing her stuff, she goes, how come you never give me a hug? When you see I just be crying with my fake tears. And I said, why I gotta give you a hug? What you need a hug for? Like these people, like, y'all, bitch, don't try to attach something to me that you don't want about yourself. Right? They always want to touch you, but you connected to Christ. Right? In a way that you even understand even more because, let me put this right here. The way you understand even more because they said footstool. Ooh, your sister's your footstool. She don't even know she's your footstool. So the footstool don't even know she's your footstool. This is why I don't like talking about people who ain't even on the level of anything. Like, why am I talking about somebody who don't even know they're a footstool? How you don't even realize you're the footstool? You see what I'm saying? Like, can we talk about something else? It says a footstool doesn't realize that they are the footstool because they've always been a footstool. They've been everybody's footstool. They haven't realized they're a footstool. Okay? Also, the movie Get Out. They signed you up for different experiments. Vampire. Remember I said they're draining energy. They're draining. These individuals are draining to be around. Hell, they even draining to look at. You look at them and all of a sudden you're like, oh, damn. You smell they sit and it's just everything about them is draining, you guys. Right? Everything. So these could be a half sister, you guys. But it says you're right about your sister. And that was the first part I pulled so I could know what to talk about. I thought we were going to go ahead and talk about powers and principalities of this world. I thought we were going to talk about other stuff because I made other cards, but it still wanted me to touch base on the sister. Okay? Who you guys don't share the same blood. Okay? So I'm just going to pull maybe like a few more cards because again, she ain't worth my day, y'all. For real. I don't care what needs to be said about them. I know everything already. I'm not like, again, I don't put too much energy into somebody who don't matter. So I'm really chosen. Thank you. What's this card? Healing phase. These people need to go heal. Okay, they don't do that, and it says code right there. They falsify documents. Okay, but that's not what's in my hand. So they want me to continue in my business. If you guys want some protective oil, you guys can get some. I'll give you like the information description if I feel like it, but I probably won't. What? Because I'm very particular on who I sell my products to. It ain't about a money game to me. I've had people wanting to buy it and I wouldn't sell it to them. I wouldn't sell it. Confirmation right there. I don't just sell my products to anybody. I don't sell my products to just anybody. So, you good? So, y'all, I don't sell my products to just anybody, so that's why I'm real funny about who I do readings for. I'm real funny about who I sell my products to. Okay, because I know my stuff actually works and it's ancient stuff that I really get formulas to put together. Okay, that really work because I want to show y'all something real quick. Hold on, let me put you down real quick. Because I want to show you guys, because for my face, or my skin, all this type of stuff, they're giving me certain formulas that actually work. This is ancient formulas. This is stuff that is not in most ingredients, in most products, okay? So I have to actually search and find these things and then put them inside the protective oil, inside the stuff, okay? So, that's why I'm very funny about who I give it to because I know it's going to actually work, okay? My products actually work because I use them on me. So I know they work for a fact. But again, it's just not about, it's not about the money for me. It's more about helping the people who need the help. So, right? It's not just about, getting your investment back because that stuff costs me. But it's not about that. Okay? But when it's time, I'll start releasing it to the public. When it's time, confirmation. But we're going to get off because, again, I'm not wasting my morning talking about somebody who don't matter to me at all. Like, not even a little bit. Not even a speckle of a bit. Okay? So I just wanted to touch base on you guys. Y'all have a half-sister. Y'all ancestors don't get along. Okay, so y'all have sisters, y'all need to get along. So I'm about to get off because again, it say yes. So this is an ancestor, this is some ancient shit, this is stuff that happened from the past life. Get rid of all of them. What fell down? God was healing you while they were plotting against you, and they had nothing to hold on to anymore. So that's pretty much the bulk of the thing. Let these people fucking go. Okay? Because God got something for them. Okay? And I don't care what type of bullshit they didn't try to do. It's not going to work. Because once you surrender it to God, God fixes, will not fix this. Because I said, no, don't just fix this. I know this don't need to be fixed. No. No. So I talked to God specifically because I wanted to know what moves you want me to make. Like, do you need me to travel to the dark real quick? Do you need me to travel to the dark? Because I can do both now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted up over here now. Just because y'all see all I talk about is healing. Okay? All she talk about is healing and, and helping people and what they've been going through. So they forget. They forget that I can travel in both. I can do both. I choose. It's a choice to have a pure heart. It's a choice, okay, to not have ill intent towards somebody. That's a choice. And people can choose and make choices, right? Because I got free will. Okay? So I can maneuver how I want to, but I ain't telling y'all how I move it because most of y'all be trolling and be lurking. Okay? Trying to know my moves, know what I'm planning on doing next. But they'll never know. They'll never know. They'll never know. Because how God has it set up. How God has it set up. It was all a part of the plan. The rest is still unwritten. Huh? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh? Now this is some music. Who's calling me? Let me get off here and answer this because I don't know who calling me.